Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah.
Lock in today, Ryan.
You know I will. Tough one, obviously. It's the second night of a back-to-back. I know you guys don't use that as an excuse, but just kind of what went into between yesterday and today.
Off the court or on the court?
Oh, yeah, just preparing for
You know, just the usual. I think we came out a little flat. We got a little frustrated with the calls, and then that compiled into the way we played. And I think it just internally we got to be a little better, knowing that the other team is playing hard as hell. And you know, we're a great team, and we normally figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We normally bad half, I'll have a 20-point quarter, or Yoke will go crazy, or KCP will get some key plays. I just felt like we beat ourselves tonight, and then on top of that, they beat us as well. So it was like a twofold. You know, we didn't do as good. We beat ourselves, and then we weren't able to do the necessary things to get back in the game even when we tried. So you know, I got to be a lot better, obviously. Even me, I got a little frustrated out there. So you know, we got to be able to just focus on the next play and be able to play together. You know, possession in and possession out.
What makes them so tough at turning teams over?
I mean, we just got to be better with the ball. I don't think it was anything they did, honestly. You know, Yoke's going to be Yoke. He's going to make those crazy passes, and they work, you know. And I got to be better at not jumping in the air and passing. Like I said, I think it was a lot of stuff that we did that we didn't. We played into our emotions too much today. I feel like that's what it was. Just a rough one on the back-to-back, and you know, I think you know us. We'll bounce back. I'll bounce back, and yeah, looking forward to that next game.
Was it more that playing into the emotions than fatigue? I know everyone will sort of point to.
I mean, probably, maybe. I'm not going to use that excuse. Like I said, we get every team's best shot, and they play really well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about those guys.
So, go ahead.
So there in the third quarter, SGA, that's when he really went off. He had 18 in the first half, and he had 17 going into the fourth quarter, or excuse me, 17 in the third quarter. Defensively, you know, going from the first half to that third quarter, what changed with you guys' defense on him?
Nothing. I don't think we did anything different.
Was there a reason that he jumped from 18 to 17 there in the third quarter, or did he just happen to get hot and that's what happens?
I don't know, brother. I don't know. He played a good game. We got to do a better job just playing one-on-one, knowing his moves, being ready for the push-offs and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to do better individually, guarding, shrinking for each other, all that kind of stuff, bringing help. He's a great player, and he finds teams really well, draws fouls. So we got to do better just corralling him and making him do something that he doesn't want to do or pass the ball. And, he got to his game tonight, and, yeah, I don't think we did anything different.
The second time they've come in here and beaten you guys, but this question's about you guys. Obviously, you win a lot here at home. Is that the kind of thing you want to take personally and carry with you, or is it more important to just kind of let it go because you trust yourselves to correct it over time or next time?
We played him again?
Yeah.
I mean, no, we can't think about that all day. You know what I'm saying? We got games to play. Maybe when we play them next, we'll bring up the film of this game and we'll remind ourselves, and we'll have a full team healthy and rested. But other than that, no, man. Like, they played a good game. Like, they shot really well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to take anything that they did, but a lot of the stuff that we didn't control, a lot of controllables, and that added on to such an ass beating. My bad. But that's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't let them play really good, and on top of that, you're playing terrible. So it's going to be at least one or the other, and be able to figure it out from there.
Coach talked about when they shrink the floor and when they send two to the ball, a lot of the time that you have to have outlets. You have to have different keys that you're trying to get to. Just what does that process look like against a team that shrinks the floor as much as they do, where it's always coming as soon as, especially with Joker?
The thing is, see, I'm like water. You know what I'm saying? He's got to flow with that. You know what I'm saying? They shrink, something's open. You know what I'm saying? If Ludor doesn't want to switch on something, then something else is open. So there's counters to everything. You can't just be like, oh, they're doing this and we're never going to get to whatever the hell we want to do. you got to be able to adjust and use what they do against you or against them. Sorry. And like I said, we just got to be more mindful of the stuff we do in the game and trust each other a little more. Trust the pass a little more, the ball movement. I felt like the ball got stuck, especially with with me and. I'm just gonna talk for myself because I don't play good. Now I got to be able to pass the ball. Trust the team that I'm gonna get it back, and we all try and trust each other in the flow of offense, even when we're losing or they're shrinking or they're playing tight or whatever. We got do a better job of just playing with the pass and trust each other throughout the game. Not just one possession. Yeah, they do a good job of shrinking, which means the 3-point line is open. You know what I'm saying? So there's different things that we can do better.
One more question.
Is there any, I know you guys haven't watched the film yet, but is there any consistencies in these 2 losses to Oklahoma City, things that have been the same in both games?
At first thought, I'm gonna say one-on-one containment. Just kind of knowing tendencies, knowing that they like to go left. Like I said, shrinking against them, or bringing more help when they get to the paint, or whatever it is. I think they play so spaced that when they drive, we gotta have some help for that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'd say just being able to contain one-on-one. They do a lot of slips on that, better communication maybe. I think the main thing is forget X's and O's, man. It's just energy and bringing the right emotions to each possession and trusting each other. I think that's the biggest key as a guy that's out there more than anything.
Thank you, Jamal.
Yep.
I'm getting a cold line here.